When data overload collided with remote work, it created the perfect storm. Sales leaders all over the world started to understand that a revenue operations framework is the key to breaking down silos and driving predictable growth. And today, we're going to unpack some of the bold decisions that you need to make if you want to be part of this movement. This is Club Revenue, and I'm Cornelius Willis. Revenue operations is the idea that marketing, sales, and customer success should collaborate as a team, operating from the same data and be measured against the same revenue targets. One of the most nuanced parts of this new framework is fixing the relationship between marketing and sales. In this age where digital transformation has turned the customer journey into an improvised adventure, progressive revenue leaders are developing new structures to meld the two departments together. This way they can move faster, target better, and deliver a cohesive customer experience down the funnel, from first touch all the way through to lifetime value. Workato's CMO, Bhaskar Roy, is one such innovator. Bhaskar and his team have developed an integrated marketing and sales structure that has helped the company triple their growth year over year. And we're going to break down one of his most powerful strategies today. Bhaskar, welcome to Club Revenue. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Sita?
So great. This is such an incredible opportunity to learn. So Bhaskar, you've managed to solve a huge problem that many organizations face, and that is this alignment between marketing and sales. What have you put in place to bring the factions together?
Yeah, so there's a change that we made, a couple of years back, where we had our SDR team report up to our growth team. So growth for us, is demand gen as well as looking at all possible, including organic channels. And that change has been huge for us. The reason being that we now are able to align all the way from top of the funnel to actually delivering qualified opportunities to our sales team. And that was the key part of it. When we run campaigns, when we do certain aspects of marketing, they know that, okay, these are the ads that are going to run. These are the campaigns that are running. What are the messaging around it? What are some of the core accounts that we should target, which is what they get from sales. And so as a result, both from top of funnel activities that we do, all the way to actually delivering quality meetings, it just gets very streamlined. And the growth team is looking at that conversion on a very regular basis. So they know how to experiment, how fast they can experiment, mainly because, all of this is a part of the same organization.
So marketing is measured by actual qualified pipeline, not MQLs.
No, means we toss that way back. Means we don't look at leads, we don't look at MQLs or any of the traditional metrics. We just look at what we call qualified opportunities, which is internally we say that stage one opportunities. And let me qualify that or clarify that. What I mean by that is we create an opportunity. So once a meeting is set up, the SDR team will create an opportunity, but it's only when sales comes in, has the meeting, qualifies it, then it gets counted. So from marketing, we just look at how many stage one opportunities have we actually delivered? What does that look like?
Do you have any concern that you're going to lose sight of how the whole engine works if you're not having to sweat that handoff between sales and marketing anymore?
Means initially, I think that was a concern, but over a period of time, we have kind of worked through the engine as to how that works. So I'll give you an example as to the process that we go through in order to get full alignment. One is whenever we are thinking of a campaign, the first thing we do is talk to sales and get alignment, saying that are these the right set, are these the right set of plays that you're looking at? Are these the right set of campaigns? And once we have that alignment and everyone says, yes, this makes sense, what we do is a pod gets formed. And this pod consists of, as you can imagine, product marketing is a part of it, SDRs are a part of it, ad team is a part of it, events team is a part of it, content marketing, CSMs, if there's an expansion aspect of it, all of them come together as a pod. And this is formed in real time. And they look at it and say, okay, this is the campaign to be run. Here are all the stakeholders. And they put everything together, what is needed. And they run that campaign, monitor it, iterate it, as long as, and iterate it to deliver to the goals that they need to meet. And the goals are always opportunities. So this model has worked for us because it's very flexible. And we are pulling in all the necessary stakeholders who can actually deliver to the goals which are there.
Really exceptional strategy here in creating accountability for both departments. Let's take a moment and check in with Clary's Vice President of Corporate Marketing, Martina Trucco, for some metrics that matter.
Hey, C-Dub. This is so important to create and maintain a healthy pipeline. Before the work ever goes into moving leads down the funnel, teams have to be aligned on what a qualified opportunity or lead actually is. Unfortunately, for many organizations, this is something that is assumed or left undefined, so different teams sound like they're aligned, but they really aren't. This sounds like it should be obvious, but it's not. In a recent Gartner survey, only 49% of marketing and sales teams had a shared definition of a qualified lead. Less than half. So how can those teams work together when they're working towards different objectives? They can't. The first step towards marketing and sales alignment is a robust conversation about defining qualified leads, qualified opportunities, and sales stages, and being very, very specific about it. This will start everyone off with a shared understanding so they can all work together towards the goal of crushing their number. Back to you, C-Dub.
Spot on, Martina. That shared understanding has to be present from day one. So Bhaskar, tell me, have these campaign pods changed the relationship between sales and marketing and brought the whole revenue organization closer together?
Yeah, so I think now our goals are aligned, and I think that's the biggest change. Because with this change, we are also means the majority of the team's bonuses are tied to S1 opportunities generated. And the moment you do that, as you can see, as people say, comp drives behavior, and it has driven that behavior where sales and marketing are tightly aligned to look at what we need to do in order to deliver to that. Because now it's not just sales quota achievement, marketing team's bonus is also aligned to that. And so that has changed, and that has aligned us very, very strongly. And even sales realizes that. So it's an open book. So sales also knows that, hey, the marketing team is now aligned to delivering to what I need. And so they collaborate more as well.
Fascinating case study on how alignment drives results. Many, many thanks to Workato's savvy CMO, Bhaskar Roy, for sharing his strategy with us. Join us next time for another real-world revenue strategy, right here on Club Revenue.